Okay, I'm gonna try this again. And we'll see. If we can... We'll see how far we can get. I mean, I kinda... If I don't have time to finish the whole thing, I don't really want to start it, but... We'll see how far we get. That's really what it comes down to. And I really want to... Oh, come on, game! God, just... What the hell, man? That happened... The exact same thing happened last time. I felt like it was over and I let go of the button. Maybe? I'm not even sure. I'm confused. No, it just didn't give it to me. I'm not really sure how many I can miss. Or how many I need. I just know I want to get her level 6 before lock. Join the party. I feel fortunate. I feel like Tara likes to scoot away there. To have gotten her to stick around and somebody else ran off is... I feel blessed, basically. It's a blessing. It really is, because that doesn't usually happen. Oh man, just brutal. I feel like probably we're in level 5. Terra? And she just got there. So, I guess what I'll do is I'll just go like normal. And then right before we get to the hole, I want to double check. Because it would be nice to have like a turbo button or something. I kind of feel like turbo buttons um, so I think the idea of the turbo button is, in its general capacity, is no harm, no foul. But now that turbo button is available, people will build strats utilizing the different function of the controller or the input device. And so I don't know. Is it an unintended consequence, or is it a bug? I don't know. Is it the byproduct, or was it, or is the actual thing the byproduct? You know. This is good. I like this. This might be, I feel like maybe this will get us to the promised land. No. I'm gonna double check this though. Level 5. Needs 78 points. Alright, let's get you those 78 points because it's well worth it. Little Terra. Come on. Do your part here. All the times when I don't want you to get into a battle, this is the time you choose to not get into a battle? Really? Can you just not get into a battle now? Are you kidding me? How far can I walk? Breaks the record for most steps in between a fight. Unbelievable. I need one more. You gotta think I'd run into one more on the way up there, not? Come on. Okay. Really just pounding on this one. There we go. That's what we're looking for. That's the good stuff right there. That's a big deal. In my experience, if I'm in level 5 there, the whole rest of the game, up to, I don't know how far, but maybe the whole rest of the game, I don't know. It just feels like you're playing from behind. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, oh, one more hit? Like, I don't know, like Edgar will attack 4 things with the crossbow, 3 of them die, 1 lingers with like less than 10 hit points, right? That kind of stuff. Normally he wipes out the 4 enemies with 1 shot, but now he didn't. That's what happens when you're playing 1 level behind. It just feels just, and it's like, you can try and catch up, but there really isn't anywhere to catch up. It's lost. Because it stacks on the whole party. Because Locke, I believe, is party average +2. So if Tara's in 5, then Locke starts in 7. But if Tara's in 6, that means Locke starts in 8. And that's a pretty big chunk. And then I don't know what Edgar is. I'm gonna find out. It can't be like plus. No. It can't be. Maybe when he joins for the first time, his party average +2? Or something? I don't know. I guess I don't really know. I don't think that carries with him, though. The turbo button, again, it's just ironic, like, no macros, unless your macro is just holding down the button. It's weird that it doesn't look like Locke. None of the parties have Locke as the party lead. So that's bizarre. It's not normally like that, I don't think. It seems different to me. like the lock should be on the party lead and the middle party or the lead party. I choose this party because I think they hit the hardest. Kamog hits really hard. So long as Kamog doesn't have to hit one of the Lobo, it shouldn't take more than 2 rounds to kill this guy. But if the first round has Kamog selecting a Lobo, you probably might have to go into that extra round a little bit. It's kind of annoying when it happens. And then what's really great, if it happens, which I know I've seen it happen recently, but I don't know how frequently. I don't know how frequently I've been doing it, but I know I've done it recently, is if I get 2 battles on the way from Narshi to Fagara, which is usually one in the forest and then one in the desert. If I can get Locke to run away from both of them and give Terra all the experience, there's a decent chance she'll get a level before Fagaro, or she has in the past. She's strong enough though where she can kill those now. So, and I mean, what I mean is she can one-shot. Oh man, what am I doing? She can one-shot those with that trip. So, I mean, getting one more level for her there would have been really cool, but I'm not sure if it would have just. It might have. It might have changed the average party level. We could have got one more point for her. he's a really good character. If I were to choose, I would say they could have made Blitz just a command. You select which attack you want, like a subset like magic. You just open the Blitz menu, you select which Blitz you want, and it executes. That would have been my preference. Everything else about the function of the skill set would stay the same. It would just be a menu instead of this little nod and a wink at Street Fighter or fighting games like that where you enter a command and then, you know, do a move. I mean, it was gimmicky. It still is. And although the functionality of it, which is really cool because it doesn't cost any magic points, so even if you have, I mean, you can use it infinitely, you know, or indefinitely, whatever. You don't run out of the ability to use it. It's just a ability. But it's governed by either magic strength or physical strength, so that's kind of interesting how that mechanic works. I do like it. It's cool. It's very cool. I just wish it could have just been a subset menu, like rage. Just pick your rage. You don't have to put in a, you know, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, B, select, start. Maybe it works this time. I don't know. I mean, it's just. Maybe it's their attempt to kind of balance it out because it's kind of overpowered. I mean, even Bum Rush is super strong, so it's an overpowered kind of. I mean, Magic is so strong later on. I don't know. It's the same thing with the techniques. That should have just been a list. Pick which one you want and use it. That whole timer gauge, that ATB gauge that makes him so slow. Yeah, people don't have time for that. They use somebody else. Slow characters are usually not unless they're just like a massive damage sink, like this thing that just like this thing that just absorbs massive damage and or defends massively. Some kind of a tank, but not really a tank, just like a sponge. It just eats damage. Barbecue. You know, he's inspired me. I cooked some food on the grill the other day, and I intend to cook some food on the grill again in the near future. So, thanks for the idea, Kafka. Even sociopaths and psychopaths can apparently sometimes they produce ideas like barbecues. There's a byproduct of their madness that somehow even I guess the moral of the story is no matter how bad a person is or a situation is, if you look, you can find something positive or constructive. If you try. Sometimes it's really hard though. Some people make it hard. Oh, that's too bad. I always like to try and get a potion there. Sometimes it's a tonic. I think. Unless I'm misremembering here. Two potions for killing enemies. Maybe that's what it is. Potion when they die, and then tonic when you steal. Maybe. This guy. You know, I'm like really, like, I think I was within 5 seconds of the last run at this spot. I didn't make like a whole bunch of different splits because whatever, I mean, I'm not that polished at all. I'm not polished. I'm unpolished. I'm rough and unfinished. But certain segments of the game I have played more than others, and regardless of the challenge that I was playing, those sections are very similar. There's not much deviation. There's not really much point to deviate other than you can collect the Phoenix down, and you can collect a couple minor items in chests in the shops, like antidote or tonic. I think there's a soft in one of them, actually. That's a good one. I should grab that. A soft is good. Next time I'm in that shop, I'm gonna see if there's a soft in that chest. Nice, dude. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. We're on the right level, and Edgar clears that shit. Nobody survives. If we were chasing levels, 1 or 2, maybe 3 little stragglers would have been hanging around. Yeah, that's not good. I'd have liked to have poured that entire amount into Edgar. That's really what I'd like to do this whole way, actually, at this point. Now that we're here, meaning that our, when we got Edgar, basically meaning that when we got Terra, or when we got Locke, Terra was in level 6. That's what I'm getting at, because the levels of Locke and now Edgar are completely and totally determined by that number from Terra. And if she's in level 6 when you get Locke, then stuff goes a lot more smoothly. Edgar can kill stuff. Edgar can one-shot large mobs of enemies. Unless they're strong. But there's only so many stronger enemies right now. They're not even strong, they have maybe some more hit points or more defense than some others. Come on, bro! Just trolling my path hard. Yeah, I wonder if it would be better to just wait until Locke comes here to get these. Do I need these? What happens if I don't get these? Honestly. I'm trying to think, like, when... I mean, I give them to Locke. Nobody else wears them. So technically, I could skip this and pick up those running shoes when I'm here and on business. I could totally do that. Oh, but I need to get the sprint shoes. So I have to go into town to grab the sprint shoes. While I'm there... Oh man, yeah. 'Cause what's the difference? What's the difference? Well, the difference is I'm there and it is like 1 second off my required path to collect those items at that point. And... if I go get them, I don't know, maybe close to a minute. Nah, I can't do that. Just to go there and back down again, maybe like 30 seconds-ish. Maybe, I'm not sure. I can't say. Come on, guys. I have Locke in the lead because I figured he'd help getting us, you know, scooting. I mean, the rest of the party likes to run when the party leader runs. Right now, I don't give anybody those running shoes. I don't think. Until I give them back to Locke. Honestly. Or I should say there's no need to do that. Wow, Edgar getting frisky there. Whoa. Better than losing the Phoenix down I don't even have. Basically, meaning I can't bring her back. Unless I deviate and like pick up a 10. It's not. I did have to do that once. It was my only way. I got lucky to make it. But I was able to, I was poisoned with, and I didn't have any antidotes. And I didn't have the spell yet, because I wasn't high enough level. It was terrible. But I was able to go in, even with that screwed up screen from the poison screen. I did have some potions or something, so I was able to like keep myself alive so that when I would get into battle, I could run away and then use potions after the fight and kind of repeat that until I could get to the save point and use the tent. But I only had one it was bad. It was really bad. I didn't think I was gonna make it. I really didn't. It's nice with all the preemptive attacks, I have to say. You know what? I think we're good. We don't need to use that sleeping bag. Nice, dude. I do typically kill the pair of Terilliums. Edgar one-shots them for 200 experience, basically. It's quick. And also, I feel like if you... I don't know. I think it's better to do that than to just try and run away. It's more consistent that you finish the fight quickly and take minimal casualties. Too bad you can't steal something from any of these guys. You know, an early boss you would think would yield potentially a really nice item. Like, why couldn't we just press A on the Blitz menu, cycle down to which Blitz you wanted to use, press the A button again, and the next time it's your turn, if you want to select that same attack again, just like with every other attack in the game. Almost. Just hold down the A button, and it'll continue. If you have it set up to memory, it'll continue to allow you to enter that command by simply holding down the A button. There's the sword tech that you can't do that with. And there's probably something else, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, Blitz. Blitz was almost a grand slam. All they had to do was just make it its own menu, so you don't have to play that little input command thing. Put your little fighting game combo. Enter that shit in there every time. I pick up that tent for two reasons. One, it's like a couple steps out of the way. Two, you never know when, you don't know how the future's going to go, and a tent might come in handy. And number three, if it never even does, you can always get $600 or 600 GP, I believe it sells for. So even in the end, it's worth 600, which at the right environment could potentially be just what you need. Wow, that was nice. I would have liked to have given all that to one character. That would have been 200 experience. 220. It's good to know that you can go stay at the inn upon arriving here, and honestly, I think I might do that. No, wait, it wouldn't matter for anybody except for Tara, because she's the one that would get her magic back from it. Nobody else has magic, so hit points are not really a big deal. You know, heal. I don't know if anybody's even hurt. That Ultros time was pretty good for me. I've not been able to catch that one since, I don't know. Most of these splits aren't that great, and I can catch up to them. Like the next time I play, or within the next couple times. But that Ultra split has been. Well, granted, it has not been a large sample size, but it's been looking like a pretty good time for me so far. I'm gonna try and remember to not pick up the antidote, or maybe, you know, it's always good to have one or two antidotes lying around. You never know, and it takes 1 second. We're not going for, like, the world record here. I'm just trying to complete a challenge. We'll see where it goes from there. I've played this game a lot. I do like this game. It's a really good game. It's brutally unforgiving. There's just so many spots that can just wreck. Come on, like, dude, like this guy here. Just trolling me hard. He did last time too. There's just so many things that can ruin you in this game. It's easy to get ruined. Did he not talk to me? Okay. I was rubbing my eye there for a minute. I thought I talked to him, but he wasn't standing there. I was like, what? That was cool. It looked like she was kind of hiding behind that pot to see what was going on out there. I'm sorry. That Genji glove. If you just would have told me that you know. You wouldn't part with the Genji glove unless we told you no 3 times. I mean, we could have just come up with a better deal than that. You could have just said, you know, pick. Oh, you will join us? Well, then pick which one you want. You could have them both. But then that wouldn't be this game. This game doesn't do it that way. It's got so many different things. Even in Fugaro Castle, it has you go through 2 different passageways, little small rooms that are just filler. There's no need for them, but the game gives them to you. That's one thing that JRPGs do really good, is they add the filler. I'll get into that later. I should have stayed at the end. I never used that sleeping bag earlier. I guess I could still use that. Rather not. I just need to get into the habit of doing that. Because Terra will always be depleted. I screwed that up. It's Edgar attack. Terra multi-target fire, Sabin Aurabolt, and if I'm high enough level, it should work out. Get going. Nice, dude. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, she didn't need it. Oh. just terrible. Oh no! Boy, everything has just really gone sideways now. This is bad. What a mess. We might have had him there before the big tentacle move there at the end, if only I had missed that aura bolt at the beginning of the fight. I'm not sure if I would have done enough damage, but maybe we might have got him before that. I need to hit this split here. These are not the monster packets we were looking for. Nice! Very nice. There's usually one there at the end. That's too bad. Dreeveh did like 600, almost 650 points. I'm not sure how we got, I don't know, why they wouldn't have run away at all. None of them did. They're like, nope, I'm not running away here. I wonder if I can go, if it's faster, go down and around. No, I don't think you can. Yeah, that would be, yeah. Never mind. Oh no! Get going, dude. Get going. Move it. Well, we got this far. Okay, so here we just then there was this guy. D is for Doma. Hey, it's that guy from the barbecue. You remember him? Wow. Really going after saving. This really is a sad deal. Now, speaking of that, um, well, let's just wait and see how it happens because it's not always the same. If it shows up, I'll mention it then. Yeah, see? It says sad. Now, the first time I did that, I had no plan in mind, but it just worked out that way. I've always named the soldier from Doma, I've just always called him Doma. I think his real name is Cyan or Cyan or Kane. Either way, I've just called him Doma. And when I was shortening everyone's names, Shadow has an S, and S was already in use. So I just deleted everything and selected A because it was the thing the cursor was on. So all of that added up to one time the game chose to have this order. It's not always in this order, but it did the one time that I named people these names. And I thought it was a fitting, and so I just haven't deviated from it. Because it is sad. This is a really terrible and sad story. It's always sad when children or people that wish to live in peace and just want to be left alone are forced to be punished by other people in their own group. What I mean by that is usually innocent people don't get punished unless the innocent people are intermingled with those who are doing damage and wrong to others. Like, let me think of a good example here. Well, sometimes it's just random bad luck. If you happen to be at a store that's getting robbed and something bad happens to you during the robbery, but it had nothing to do with you or the people you associate with. It wasn't any of your friends or acquaintances. It was just wrong place, wrong time. Okay. And then there's other kinds of situations where the people that just want to be left alone and live in peace witness other people that they know or live in their area that are doing things that are only gonna bring trouble into their lives, into the lives of others. And because they don't want to, get involved, they turn a blind eye. But by turning a blind eye, it's kind of like Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You're living in the area, so you either have to leave the area or you are kind of involved in what's going on by not turning your back on it. So when Sodom and Gomorrah gets destroyed and you chose to stay there, even if you weren't participating in their activities, I don't know, man. It was just like the same thing in Germany. Like, there were people there that were like, before everything went totally crazy, like in between World War I and World War II, when the build up to all that, the insanity of Nazism and all that, right? There were people that lived in Germany that left. Lots of people left before shit got bad, dude. Lots of people were told to leave, but also lots of people left that were like, you know what? Bad shit is going on, and bad shit, we gotta get out of here now. And then other people were like, whatever. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's exaggerating. And those people were the ones that were there, that didn't leave, that either got involved in the bad shit or, were, if you want to call them civilian casualties, If you're hanging around with people that are doing that kind of stuff and you're not leaving, you're just lingering because you don't want to leave, you don't think you should have to leave, you're above it all, Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been in places where I felt as though I wasn't wanted. I mean, I feel like, why would you want to stick around when you feel unwanted? But beyond that, if you're making people feel unwanted and you're not saying anything, I don't know, man. It's just like, I'm not saying that somebody always has to stand up and do something when a wrong has been committed. That's not necessarily what I'm saying. But if you stay there, then you're doing something wrong. It's like you're in a vehicle and there's 4 people in the vehicle and 3 of them are like, all right, well, we're gonna go commit this crime, or like one of them says, yeah, let's go commit this crime, and then 2 of them are like, yeah, sure, let's go do this, and you're the 4th one and you're like, I didn't sign up for this when I got in this car. You know, so this is what you're thinking in your head. Now you can say, you know, drop me off, guys, or, you know, I want to get out. Or you can say nothing, or you can agree to go along with it, right? If you want to wash your hands of what's going on with that and what the plans are in that car, you gotta leave. You just gotta get out, man. Anything other than getting out is you made a choice to stay when you knew you should leave, and then the consequences that come from that. I remember being, I mean, not because anybody was like kept plotting out some, you know, devious plot or anything, but I remember being like a teenager, maybe early 20s, being in a car cruising around with some friends, and you know, I just could tell, you know what, this is not a car I want to be in all night. I should leave. Nobody got hurt or anything later that night, but there was a car accident, and the car got pretty bad, like ruined. Nobody in the car was hurt, but you know, who knows? Maybe if I was in the car, I would have got hurt. I have no idea. But I'm just saying, you know, I made a choice. I was like, you know what? This is not a car I want to be in tonight. Drop me off, guys. I'm good. I think it was a winter, and around here the roads get really icy. And I don't remember all the details. I just felt like this burden to just get out of that car. Whatever they had planned, I didn't want to be part of it. Like I say, it wasn't like they had anything bad planned. It was just, I'm kind of an introvert, so whatever. I don't know. It's not my... It's a chore to go out into public. I mean, I always try to be nice to everybody and smile when I'm out and everything, and try to be like... I try to give off positive energy, and if I can't do that, I try to at least give off neutral energy. I really try hard to not give off negative energy to like other people. At least that's a focus of my life now. I haven't always like looked at things the way I look at them now, but yeah, I try to make sure that I'm not pouring negative energy into others. If I'm harboring negative energy, then it needs to be... I mean, I need to get rid of it in a way that doesn't pass it on to somebody else. I don't want to be a conduit of negative energy. I'd like to be a conduit of positive energy. Driving is a really good way to exemplify that. People are in a hurry. They're winding in and out of lanes like 3, 4, 5 times so that everybody can wait at the next stoplight. You know what I mean? They don't gain. They're not gaining. They're just in a hurry. Anyway, there's all sorts on the road, but I mean, if you're on the road and you drive as though you're not in a hurry, and you take a more passive approach. I don't know that I necessarily like the word defensive, because that means you're always like looking and like you're defensive and you're on the defense. And you kind of are, but you're more like trying to be a passive vehicle out there where you're not hindering anyone's ability, and you're just kind of make yourself as non-existent as possible, is how I try to do it. That's right, I think we had to use that Phoenix down on the river towards Ultra, so we got no Phoenix down now. So we get on. I have no idea where we get the next one. Maybe this guy might drop one. He is undead. Yeah, tent. Wow. I used to work for DirecTV, and a lot of my driving was on the highway, and I would just set my cruise a little bit below the mileage and just let everybody go by me. If I was passing people, I was going too fast. That was my idea. I mean, every now and again you come up to some real slow ass bastard that's just, I don't know. You don't know, man. You don't want to know. Just get away from the car. Who knows what state of mind an individual is in, you know, if the traffic is 65 to 75, or no, like more like, yeah, 65 to 80, and you got some guy trucking along at 53 miles an hour, or even 60, and they're not hauling something, you know, sometimes you got a big vehicle, right? Who knows what you might see out there, but it's just like a passenger vehicle. Well, you know, that's not a party you want to go to, I don't think. There's nothing going on. It's gonna produce good fruit in your life. That's how I think about it. Those vehicles. Sometimes those people are the nicest people you ever meet, really. But sometimes you got a guy that's like, dangerous and unpredictable. A bad combination. Wait, we need to equip, unequip, equip, optimum equip, and that's it. He never had any relics. We're good to go. I hope my memory serves. I'm not using any notes here. I have very little notes on the early game anyway. I think my first note is probably... Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what my first note is. There's not a whole lot before number 024. When I first started doing this again, like last week, I had forgotten about the quick kill for Ifrit Shiva. And they party wiped me 2 times, maybe 3 times, before I remembered about that. I wish there was a way. There probably is a way, and I'm just dumb and don't know what it is. But I wish there was a way to like really draw attention to Doma there, and have retort on him, where everybody would just be like a Sentinel role in Final Fantasy 13, where they would just be really drawn to him and want to attack him, so that he could just use retort over and over again. That sounds like pretty sweet to me. Oh man, I screwed that up. He's probably gonna do some lame ass... I don't even want to say it. No! Ooh. There it is. Damn, dude, we died. He got us. I spoke it into existence. And that's what I get for doing pummel there. The game punished me for doing pummel. It's been a long time since I saw El Nino. Damn it. So in practice, that's not a big deal because I'll just keep going there. And I can skip shit in practice. But on these runs, dude, these runs are just... It just takes so much time to go through all the dialogue and all that shit, right? So if I spend